crackled with excitement. Jasmine garlands perfumed the air. It was Ria and Vikram's wedding day. Vikram, a millionaire businessman, was smitten by Ria's charm. Ria, a simple girl from a humble background, was swept off her feet. Vikram promised her a life of love and luxury. The wedding was a lavish affair, a testament to Vikram's wealth. But fate had other plans.
On the wedding night, Vikram disappeared. I was left alone, shrouded in my wedding finery, my dreams turning to ashes. Humiliation washed over me. The whispers started. Was I not beautiful enough? Was my family not rich enough?
Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The passage of time did little to heal the wounds that had been inflicted upon her heart. Each day felt like an eternity, a relentless reminder of the void Vikram had left behind. Vikram was gone, vanished without a trace. His absence was a haunting presence in her life, a ghost that lingered in every corner of their once shared home. Ria was left to face the scorn of society, the pitying glances, the hushed whispers. Everywhere she went, she felt the weight of their judgment, their silent accusations. Then came the phone call, a call that would change everything, shattering the fragile hope she had clung to.
Mrs. Ria, I'm Vikram's lawyer. The voice on the other end was cold, detached, as if delivering a routine message. I regret to inform you that Vikram is filing for divorce. The words hit her like a physical blow, knocking the breath out of her lungs. He never wanted to marry you. The lawyer's voice was devoid of emotion, but the words were filled with cruelty. It was a cruel bet, a game to him. The revelation was like a dagger to her heart, twisting and turning with every word.
Ria's world crumbled. The foundation of her life, built on love and trust, was now reduced to rubble. The man she loved, the man she had married, had used her. Every memory, every moment they had shared, was now tainted with betrayal. She was utterly broken, lost in a maze of pain and betrayal. The future she had envisioned was now a distant dream, replaced by a nightmare she couldn't escape.
How could someone be so heartless? The question echoed in her mind, a relentless torment that offered no answers.
She wondered, clutching the phone, her hand trembling. The device that had once connected her to Vikram now felt like a cruel instrument of fate, delivering the final blow to her shattered heart. Years passed. Ria picked up the pieces of her shattered life. She found a job, a small apartment, and most importantly, a reason to smile again. She discovered she was pregnant, Vikram's child. Fear warred with a surge of fierce protectiveness.
This child, this innocent life, is all I have left of the love I once knew. I vow to be the best mother I can be. I will shield my child from the pain, the betrayal, the heartache that I endured. This child is my new beginning, my hope for a brighter future.
Life had thrown her the biggest curveball. Ria gave birth, not to one, but 4 beautiful babies. Quadruplets. Her joy was immeasurable, her heart overflowing with love. It was challenging, raising 4 babies alone, but Ria was undeterred.
My children are my world. I work tirelessly, my love for them fueling my every step. I teach them kindness, compassion, and most importantly, the strength to overcome any obstacle.
The years flew by in a blur of diapers, laughter, and sleepless nights, but Ria wouldn't have it any other way.
One day at a park, I unexpectedly bumped into a familiar face, Vikram.
Years had passed, but she recognized him instantly. His eyes widened in shock, his face turning pale.
He looked at me, then at the 4 children playing around me. His gaze lingered on each of them, his expression unreadable.
Fear coiled in Ria's stomach. What was he doing here? Why was he looking at her children like that?
Before I could react, Vikram turned and left, disappearing into the crowd as quickly as he had suddenly appeared.
The encounter left Ria shaken. She couldn't believe what had just happened. Her mind raced with 1,000 thoughts, each more troubling than the last. The weight of the moment pressed heavily on her shoulders, making it hard to breathe. It was as if a ghost from her past had come back to haunt her. Memories she had long buried resurfaced, bringing with them a wave of fear and uncertainty. She felt as though she was being watched, every step she took shadowed by unseen eyes.
And then the whispers began. People started talking. It was subtle at first, just a few hushed conversations here and there. But soon it grew louder, more insistent. Everywhere I went, I could feel the weight of their stares, hear the murmur of their voices. They had seen Vikram, the millionaire, at the park with me and my children. It was a simple outing, a moment of joy and laughter. But to the onlookers, it was something more, something scandalous.
Like wildfire, what started as a whisper quickly turned into a roar. The story twisted and turned, each retelling adding new layers of intrigue and suspicion. Soon, Ria found herself the subject of gossip and speculation. Every aspect of her life was scrutinized, every decision questioned. She felt trapped, unable to escape the relentless judgment of those around her.
Was Vikram the father of my children? The question gnawed at me, a seed of doubt planted by the whispers. I replayed every interaction, every conversation, searching for answers. Had I been secretly in touch with him all these years? The idea seemed absurd, yet the rumors made it feel all too real. I wondered if there was something I had missed, some hidden truth lurking in the shadows.
Ria was horrified. The accusations were not just about her, but about her children, her family. The very foundation of her life seemed to be crumbling beneath her feet. These were baseless accusations, cruel attempts to tarnish her reputation and the love she had for her children. She knew she had to fight back, to stand up for herself and her family.
I had to protect my children, shield them from this storm of lies. But how? The task seemed insurmountable, the odds stacked against me. Yet I knew I couldn't give up. My children needed me, and I would do whatever it took to keep them safe.
The unthinkable happened. Vikram, emboldened by the rumors, took Ria to court. He demanded custody of her children, claiming that they were his. The courtroom was a battleground of emotions.
She trapped me. She's using the children as pawns to extort money from me.
Vikram, arrogant and ruthless, used his wealth and influence to paint Ria as an unfit mother. His lawyer presented fabricated evidence, twisting facts, and manipulating witnesses. Ria, her heart pounding, listened in disbelief as Vikram spun a web of lies, dragging her name through the mud. But Ria was not one to back down. She fought back, her voice trembling but firm.
The pain of betrayal, the struggle of raising my children alone.
She told her story, presenting evidence of Vikram's abandonment, the years of silence, the sudden reappearance, and his baseless claims. Her lawyer, a kind and determined woman, exposed the inconsistencies in Vikram's story, the fabricated evidence, and the malicious intent behind his actions.
These children are my life. You may have abandoned them, but I never will.
The courtroom fell silent as Ria, her eyes filled with tears, addressed Vikram directly. After weeks of agonizing trial, the verdict came. The judge ruled in Ria's favor. The evidence was clear. Vikram's claims were baseless, his intentions malicious. The courtroom erupted in applause. Justice had prevailed.
My children, we did it. We are free.
Ria, overwhelmed with relief, embraced her children, tears of joy streaming down her face. Vikram, defeated and exposed, slunk out of the courtroom, his reputation in tatters. The truth had set Ria free, clearing her name and securing her children's future. She had faced her fears, fought for her children, and emerged stronger than ever before. Life returned to normal, but it was a new normal, filled with a newfound sense of peace and security. The days were no longer overshadowed by fear and uncertainty. Instead, they were filled with laughter, joy, and a deeper appreciation for the simple moments that make life beautiful. Ria continued to raise her children with love and care, nurturing their dreams and encouraging their curiosity. She made sure to be present in their lives, creating memories that would last a lifetime, teaching them the values of honesty, the importance of always telling the truth and standing up for what is right, even when it is difficult. Integrity, showing them through her actions that doing the right thing is always worth it, and resilience, teaching them to bounce back from setbacks and to never give up.
The experience had been harrowing, but it taught me valuable lessons. I learned that true strength is not just physical, but also emotional and mental. It's about having the courage to face your fears and the determination to keep going, no matter what. The true meaning of strength, which is found in the quiet moments of perseverance and the loud declarations of self-belief. The unwavering power of a mother's love, a force so strong that it can overcome any obstacle and provide comfort in the darkest of times. And the importance of fighting for what is right. Standing up for justice, even when the odds are against you, is a battle worth fighting.
As she watched her children play, their laughter echoing in her ears, she felt a profound sense of accomplishment. The journey had been long and arduous, but it had led to this moment of pure joy and contentment. Ria knew that she had won more than just a court case. She had reclaimed her life, her sense of self-worth, and her ability to provide a safe and loving environment for her children. She had won back her life, her dignity, and most importantly, the right to raise her children with the love and security they deserved. Every hug, every smile, and every moment of happiness was a testament to her strength and resilience. The scars of the past remained, but they were a reminder of her journey, her strength, and the unwavering love that had seen her through. They were not just marks of pain, but symbols of her triumph and the love that had carried her through the storm.